damn. Girl, I gotta tip my hat. Never thought a country song make you move like that, yeah. And she's doing it in Daisy Dukes, girl. She got you tapping on your boy show. Hey dog, check this out, man. It's how them girls do it in the dirty South, yeah. She'll have you on a knee, can I marry you? Hey, tonight is bottoms up.
Nathan and I first met, I was actually a beer cart girl at Fox Run Golf Course in Council Bluffs.
Me and my buddy decided to play golf in the morning, so I went online and got a cheap tee time. Just went down there, walked into the clubhouse, and we were paying for our golf, and I see this girl walk through, and I think she was getting more beer for a beer cart or something. I looked over at her and I told my buddy, I was like, you know what, she's pretty cute. I think I'm gonna have to say something to her later.
It was on hole 14 when he asked me to do like a round of golf with him.
She did. Hit the ball first time she hit it with us, and it wasn't a bad shot, but I could tell she needed a little bit of work.
And then it was finally the last hole that they were done, and he asked me for my number, and that's where we met. My first impression of Nathan: tall, dark, handsome, perfect. Yeah, I don't know, he's my dream guy.
First thing I thought to myself was that she was pretty cute, and I could tell she worked out. Her body was looking pretty good. She had a really nice smile too. I really liked that.
Nathan and I's first date, yeah, it was definitely a little nervous. I think I remember talking to my roommate and being like, should I go, should I go?
First date was actually kind of funny. We went to the Waterfall Lounge, which is in Omaha, pretty close to my place. She was supposed to get off work at about 9:30, I think is what she told me. And so it's about 10:15. I hadn't heard from her yet.
I was definitely really late, and I think he thought I was gonna blow him off.
So I was hanging out with my buddy, and we're like, well, I think she's gonna stand you up. We might as well just go to the bar. So as we were on our way to the bar, she actually called me. It was about 10:30, and she said she finally got off and that she was still gonna meet me down there. So we went down there, had some drinks, and played some pool.
He actually went back to his friend's house and just hung out in the driveway, and I don't know, it reminded me of just hanging out with a bunch of people that I already knew, so it was really cool. So our first kiss was actually our first date at the bar. Yeah, he definitely made the first move, but I was gonna go for it if he didn't.
We were playing pool, and I don't remember what we were talking about or what was being said, but somebody hit a shot, and next thing you know, we were kissing.
I think I realized I was first in love. He came back with me to a wedding dance here in Remsen, actually, like a couple weeks after we had met, which seems really, really quick, but I think when you know, you know. Yeah, we went to a dance. He got along with everybody. It was like he knew everybody there, interacted well with my family.
It's only about 2 to 3 months after I met her, I was telling my best friend that, you know, I think this girl's the one, and I think this might be the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. Which he was normally the person that would try to defer me away from these kind of things, but he said, you know what, I think you're right. I'd say the ways in which we're most alike is the fact that we're both from a really small town, so we like to just party and have fun, have a good time. We both like doing things outside, like golfing and playing sports.
Yeah, we're both very active, both very fun-loving people.
The things that we're not so much alike is the fact that I like sports probably a little bit too much, and she doesn't like watching them as much as I do. I don't care to shop as much as she does. Or she likes going to the gym a lot and running a lot. That's really not my thing. I'd rather just sit back and watch the game and have a beer. She likes to eat really healthy too, which I like to eat just cheeseburgers and pizza. So we pretty much eat our own things. We don't really eat together a whole lot.
He's definitely a procrastinator, and I am not. It drives me crazy. But yeah, it balances out. I don't know. We do well with that.
So the day I proposed, I wanted to take her back to the golf course where we first met and do it on the same hole and everything. But on that day, I took her back golfing. She's kind of wondering why we went golfing, because it was about 55 degrees out and kind of windy. It wasn't really a good day to be playing.
It was cold, rainy, but he was very adamant about going golfing. So I decided to go. And we kept skipping holes because it was freezing, it was miserable. We were both not doing very well.
But we were out there having as much fun as we could, as cold as it was. And then we got to that hole and she hit a really bad shot and she wanted to give up, but I wouldn't let her give up. I'm like, come on, you got to finish the hole. I paid for the golf. We got to be out here.
Once we got to hole 14, where I golfed my first hole with him ever that first day that I saw him. We finished, and I really did not want to finish because the ball had went out of bounds. I just completely whiffed another one. It was bad.
When she was out in the woods probably trying to find her ball, I put the ring in the hole, and she about picked up her ball and said she was done. I said, no, you can't give up. You got to keep playing. So she hit the ball, got it on the green, and she putting and putting and putting. Probably took her about 5 putts. Finally
putt the ball in. I reached down and I see a little bag in there, and I didn't really know what it was, but apparently I was supposed to look at it. So I turned around and he was on his knee, and I think I screamed yes before he even asked anything or said anything, but I was in shock. Instantly started bawling, and then he asked me if I would marry him, and I was the only girl he wanted to be with, and I said yes.
It was a pretty magical moment.
What I'm looking forward to on my wedding day, probably seeing him me walking down the aisle. I think that grand entrance of me knowing I'm about to become his wife, I'm really excited for that. Spending time with the family, getting a new last name, another family.
On our wedding day, I'm really looking forward to seeing a bunch of friends and family that I haven't seen in a long time, and seeing her walk down the aisle in that dress that I've been hearing about but I haven't seen yet. Just have a really good time. It'll be nice to dance with her all night and share our love together finally as one. So our honeymoon plans we've been talking about for a while now. We kind of procrastinated on it, but I'm glad we did because we got a really good deal. We're going down to Mexico, just south of Cancun, probably about 30 minutes to Iberostar. I can't wait to sit in the sun, relax, and spend a lot of time with her. We haven't really been on a vacation together like this, so it's going to be really nice to just us two be able to get away from everything and everybody, just enjoy the time together.
Nathan, I love you. You mean the world to me. You're my best friend. I can spend every second, every day with you, and I absolutely love it. There's nothing I'd rather do. I can be my complete self, do everything together, and I love you for that. You make me laugh, you make me smile. I could go on and on and on. You mean the world to me. I can't wait to grow old with you and create many memories. Love you.
I love you, Danielle, because you're funny, you're cute, you always make me smile. You let me do what I want, which I really like. You don't really get mad at me too much for watching too much football or basketball, which is nice. And just everything you do for me, you're just the most wonderful woman I've ever met.
My hopes and dreams for the future, I think first on our list is probably a house together. We've both been, I think, waiting for that day. We're both excited to get a house. Eventually kids, not for a while yet. And yeah, I don't know, spending all my days with him and just growing old with him, and I don't know, making memories, going on vacations, traveling with him.
My hopes and dreams for the future would be kind of just keep everything the same. We're very happy together right now. We want to buy a house within the next few years, start a family one of these days, and just kind of keep on doing what we've been doing. Everything's working out pretty well, and we're both really happy, so I just want to kind of stay on the right path.
We just want to thank everyone for coming and sharing this special day with us. Very happy that you all could make it and be here and share this special day.
I'd like to thank my parents, Ray and Kathy, for everything you've done. Without you two, this wouldn't be possible, so thank you for everything that you've ever done for me. I love you both.
I want to thank my mom and dad. Thank you for everything you've done. You've been an amazing help throughout this entire wedding process. And going crazy. Thanks again.
And I thank you for that too.
So let's have fun tonight. Thanks everybody.
Thank you, and let's have a good time. I love you, honey.
I love you too.